Okay, I'm yeah, I'm going up, but I had an idea while I was Murphying. Um, they aged. They started aging us a week for it. Um, that says it does, but it. I don't want that, honestly. I don't want it to be aging me at all. It shouldn't be. The stables were never supposed to, so I may have to roll back and avoid that. Speaking of rolling back, I had mentioned, not in one of these, I am taking a break from this because I had to. The thing we thought was the best quality of life feature possible, they decided was a bug and removed after 0.2.2. So, class changes are fucked. I can't do my thing at all, let alone reasonably, and having to grind, and we'll get there, is not reasonable to begin with. Murphying is a well-known thing, and it's but so I have to roll back for class changes, and then I can roll forward for the other quality of life stuff, like being able to get 2 Murphys, except that part, I had an idea about while I was out, because MTI, and I will link the video he did in the doobly-doo, did word no runs for the sake of getting multiple amulets, because so long as you don't go back to town, you don't turn it in, you don't lose your gear. So he accumulated a party of 6, everyone carrying one and getting the benefits. But it occurred to me while I was out that, oh, I could use that for the other effect, because when you go back to town, I don't think any of us are wearing anything. Well, I have a couple of things. I have one thing that I could sell, because it's something that I can't buy normally, but I can buy it back from this shop. If I send the party that already did the job out, clear, because you can teleport down to basically the entrance to the chute down to the 10th floor. You do their word no run. I can even look at the length of the video of them doing it before to see about how long that would take. Much less than a Murphy run. And how many of those do you have to get 250,000 experience points per party member? How many hours of Murphying? It is a higher risk, much higher reward, and shaves most of the time. Now, there is the nuance of once I'm getting close to the point where I am going to be class changing, a lot of that XP can be wasted. but still. Send the party that can do the job out to do a word in a run instead. Have the one neutral member be the one holding on to the amulet. Everyone else can go back to town, and have my current party either naked, because they're going to lose all their gear anyway, standing there to receive and move party members around to get that amulet, and then have this party of 6 come in with the amulet, get all that experience for the work they didn't have to fucking do, and save a fuck ton of time grinding. And the party that's doing all the work will likely also pick up other stuff that can't be bought that we can then hold on to and distribute as needed. But that is the thought I had. So, and especially because I can back up saves very readily, even if it goes sideways. No, it didn't. So, I think I'm gonna do that. It just, yeah, that will save so much time, and I can get better gear in the process. So, yeah, that is my thought about how to move forward with this. I'm gonna, if I go do it now, I'm gonna have overflow for both, but that's fine. It's fine. Because it's not representing a bunch of wasted time, like it would be if I were Murphying and then had a bunch of overflow. That's, yeah. And then I would have to roll back and do the class changes, because they will, well, at 13 they get access to their final level of spells, and I do still want them to get them there, because the gap between where they are now and level 14, no, I would rather put that to better use, getting them through the other spellcasting class. So I will still do the wibbly wobbly timey-wimey bit in the, no, we're gonna load from the backup save, because you did not get all your spells, and then if you do get all your spells, we'll save in the main save slot and then back it up. And at least that part has been made easier with the being able to copy your saves. I do appreciate that. The fucking up the class change, but yeah, that is the plan. Like I said, there is risk and reward, but there is risk with this, but it will save a lot of fucking time. I don't actually remember. Yeah. I haven't even bothered to re-equip them with regular stuff. So I'll have to go about that, since all this stuff's gonna be lost. It might as well be transferred over first. Make use of what I can. I had a thought about doing different testing with one of those, but then it occurred to me, I don't, strictly speaking, need to do it with a clean one, it's just easier to observe. I could do it just observing my existing ones, because, you know, the base work is already done. Because they don't get bonus spells until they actually start gaining spells in those. Because the whole reason why I do get all the cleric spells and get all the mage spells, then do the other, with like what I'm doing here, is because it's faster than just doing it as the combo class, because they get them slower and they take longer to level. But I don't know, and I haven't seen it documented anywhere. I had gone looking when they do actually start to get those, because it's not level 13. They're behind meaningfully. The numbers with differences. So 1st through 3rd and 1st and 2nd are all they have at level 13, and they take longer to level. I want to know when they actually get the others, and when they actually get to level 7 spells. But they level so fucking slow. But yeah, that is another thing I do actually want to have an answer to, just because I've never seen an answer available to it. If anyone's done the work to get them there, I haven't seen it documented. But I want to know. It's just, that is an unreasonable number of levels to make with a slow leveling class to find out. But anyway, yeah, it has occurred to me that I could exploit Wordna and his amulet that repopulates to do my grinding for me. I don't know that I'm up to trying it right now, but I have had the idea, and I will make sure to thank MTI for accidentally giving me the idea, because it will be much more efficient. This. But yeah, I have confirmed that you can roll back and re-update, and other than losing the in this version they have the little interjections as you move through the first time from Trebor, which reset when you roll back and then re-update. So you have to deal with those again. But there are no, like, there's no harm done to my saves or my progress otherwise. There's just features that aren't available. so... that is the plan going forward. I'll find out whether or not it works.